Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So before we start, if everyone can just sit up straight, Thora jada Guru Sahib da hukum haiga, do some simran before we start. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So today I'm going to be covering a few of Guruji's principles that we covered in Coventry. We've just started a new set of lectures that happen there on Fridays. But I'm not going to cover the detail of each subject. What I'm going to cover is just a summary of what kind of came out from that topic when we discussed it. But before we do that, I'm going to do something slightly different. Thora Gurbani grammar is very, very important. Gursikhan lai, that jo Guru Sahib da Shabad, that Guru Sahib's written, odete that we have a little bit of soji, just a little bit, about how Guruji structured the grammar of Gurbani. The issue sometimes is that I've heard people say grammar haini, there's no grammar in Gurbani, and common sense tells you a language without grammar, spaghetti hunda, na? So Gurbani has got grammar, and what we'll do is just pay attention. Grammar sometimes is like a dry subject, na? Very dry. What I'm doing is just picking out some really interesting little bits, so that if we pay attention to those, especially yesterday, there's just a couple of things, not all of the grammar rules. We can't go over all of grammar, but there's only about three. If you just understand those, they're just really basic. They're not that hard to understand. But here, this is Mehla Panjma Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Ahar sab karda firai, ahar ek na hoye, nanak jit ahar jag udra, virala bujai koi. Now ahar, it comes 3 times in that shabd. Ahar means effort. Sare effort, everyone's doing loads of effort, but not one of the effort palle penda, in terms of it doesn't tiny penda. But Guruji says there's one ahar the whole world can get saved by. Only virala, only Gurmukh understands that. But that's the basic arth of the shabd. But if you look at ahar here, pehla ahar and the second one's got an onkar under the rara, and so the grammar rule generally, I will say this, mainu grammar nahi aunda. I don't understand grammar. Bhai Sahib is a very good expert, Bhai Gyani ji. So questions on grammar further, Bhai Sahib. But here look, ahad and this ahad here. Now the first one is a plural, I mean lots of ahad, lots of effort. The second one, it is singular ho gaya hai, with the onkar underneath. So we do lots of efforts, but not one of those efforts is actually falls into the right place. Nanak jit ahar. Now that one's got a sihari there. This one, that's saying through this ahar. In other words, naam jagudra virla bujai koi. Gurbani has got grammar all the way through it. This is just even if you read Bhai Sahib's book starts on this. The Gurbani diya laga matra di valakhanta starts on this slok that shows you straight away there's some differences. But anyway, what we're going to do is very quickly, because the lecture isn't about grammar, just throw a little bit in. Now, ethe kar kirpa karho prabh daat tumri ustat karo din raat. Now, can you tell me, say what the difference between those two, the karo is? Hanji?
Karo, speak, we say karo.
Yeah.
It's pronouncing Hindi there.
So,
the other one is karo.
So what's the difference?
Karo, I think we're saying it to somebody, and karo is like.
Very good. Now if we understand that, when you start seeing shabds now, jodo tusi ura dekhna like this, you know that's from the speaker saying it. And when you see ha ha under it like that, that means you're telling somebody else. So this could be on this case, मैं बेनती करदा वाहिगुरु ਨੂੰ कर किरपा करो प्रभ दात तुसी करो दात तुमरी उस्तत करो मैं करा दिन रात. That's the difference between those two, huh? Now, just you need to keep that. If you understand that, that's basically. I just want to show you this basic rule. If you understand that and keep that, and I'll show you Shabad in a minute, huh? But ahon, we read this every day. Karo binanti, tusi padho. So the karo then suno. Now, what's the difference between these pankti and those ones? Do you know? This is a karo and suno. There's a karo. What's the difference? Context. Because what I'm trying to get to is context. Jira Anand Sahib is padde hain. When we read Anand Sahib, we say Sachi Sahib kya nahi karte rahe. That goes to Sachi Sahib, talking to Vaheguru na. E man merya, that's come back to me, mere man. Hana? Sacha naam, mera adaro, o mera adar. The context is changing on the body. Jere Kirtani as well, Kirtani need to understand context. Jere Kirtani doesn't, I don't fully understand all the context, but you have to have an idea, the context kithe. And I'll show you in a minute one of the shabds we read yesterday. We're all reading it, but if we understand the context, you'll probably realize that we possibly weren't perhaps doing it the way Guruji wrote here. But here, what's the difference between this benti here and that benti? Does anyone know? Guess? Quickly.
The second one is Sono. The first one is
First one is Janadi benti. This one is Guru's doing a benti to us. Guru Sahib sanu benti kar rahe na. Karo benanti sono mere mita. Sant टहल की बेला तो यो इस संत ऐसे सेवा कांदा बेला या यहाँ खाट चलो हर लाहा आगे बसन सुहिला. Guru's telling us. This is Guru telling us, but the rule's the same. Guru still from Karo. That's Guru saying, I'm doing a benti to you. See the context here. This is Guru talking to us. This context is us, Guru showing us how to do ardas to Vaheguru. Right? That's the difference between those two panktiyan. So here, yesterday we were reading this shabd. मेरी सखी सहे लड़ी हो प्रभ के चरण लग है. हुन आ जरा ये हा at the end there. मन प्रिय प्रेम कणा हर की भगत मंग है. What's the significance of this ha? And actually be on the look. Bad purk puran gun sampuran pram peet har mil pag hai. Jadi bhagat, I'm going to talk about that word in a minute. In which we could talk about that. Binamant Nanak Sono Mantra Sakhi Har Naam Nit Japa. What's the significance of the ha there? Edite onkar nahi hai, and there's no. What's the significance of that? So it's plural, and yeah, and in so here, anyone have a guess about expanding that? That's right.
it like a present as opposed to a binti?
Present avastha.
Where I am right now, as opposed to where I want to be, no?
No. That's a good guess. No, it's a good guess. That's what we need to do, no? Because it's padde hain, we're reading it, we're doing kirtan of it, we need to guess. Have another guess. It's all right. So what, we're wrong? I read it wrong. I read it wrong, Bhaji, yesterday. I read it wrong. So this is because.
All binti, isn't it? I think.
Huh?
Like all binti, it's not just me.
Huh?
So I'm saying that it's about a group of us. Like.
So here, jite ha is here, it's saying asi kariye. Asi kariye. So here it's saying meri sakhi sahe ladiyo. When we're all sitting and we're doing kirtan, we're saying sakhi sahe ladiyo, we're all together. है ना? प्रभ के चरण लग गए, इसी चरण च लगी है सारे इकट्ठे होके, है ना? मन प्रिय प्रेम कणा असी हरि दी भगती मंगीए. Is it making sense or am I loopy? है ना? अने बड़पुर पूरन गुण संपूर्ण प्राम पीठ हर मिल पगै. अस मिल के भगती करोगे, वो जेरे भरम आ बहम आ सारा कुछ है वो मिट जाना साडा सारियां दा. बिन मंत नानक सुन मंत्र सखिए to all ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਨਿਤ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਜਪੀਏ. Now that's the roop of that shabd. The roop of that shabd is we all should come one and we're all doing benti like that. Kitna power hoga in the kirtan. If we all understood that little thing. If you look at, we read this every day, na? Aho sant pyare ho akath ki karha kahani. Karha kahani akath keri kit dware paiye. Now that's telling us all. Aho sant Mere Sikho, Guru Amardas is saying to us, Mere Sikho, आओ संत प्यारे अकथ की अकथ दी कहानी आज इकट्ठे होके करिए कहानी अकथ करी कित द्वारे पाइए हरि दा द्वार किदां पाइए. So here this is saying all come together, it means we do it. Why there's a sihari here, it's a bit like ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ when we read we don't have to show that shabd every day पढ़ते हैं गाँव है तुदनो पौंड पानी बैसंतर गाव है राजा धर्म द्वारे. Do you know what the difference is there? गाव है पौंड पानी बैसंतर गाव है राजा धर्म द्वारे. You want to read that every day. ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਫਰਕ ਕੀ ਆ those two gaves?
First is plural and second one is...
First is many are doing it. That's ਪੌਂਡ ਪਾਣੀ बैसंतर are doing it. But ਧਰਮ ਰਾਜ ਦਾ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਆ. ਉਹ ਗਾਵ ਹੈ ਆਂਦਾ ਆ. But all through the rest of that will be ਗਾਵ ਹੈ because there's lots of them. गावे चित गुप्त लिख जानन. That's two. लिख तारों बिचारे गावे ईश्वर ब्रह्मा देवी सोहन तेरे सदा सवारे. That's many. So वो गावे या but Dharamraj is गावे. He's a singular. So that's different. So in a चीज़ you have to pay a little bit attention, just a little bit. But oops. ਹੁਣ ਆਸਾ की वार which these two ishand आंदे आ ना number 11 number 12 हम क्या गुण तेरे विथरा स्वामी. ਹੁਣ ਉਹ हा ਉੱਤੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ. Now here if we tend to, I've been reading this wrong. We're reading it मैं तेरे ਕਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਣ ਵਖਣ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ, but this is not. Ha is here है ना. So just by that ha there, that means ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਜੀ ਜੰਤ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਣ ਵਖਣ we say about him. ਤੂੰ ਅਪਰ ਅਪਾਰੋ ਰਾਮ ਰਾਜੇ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਸਲਾਹ ਹੈ. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੀਏ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ. ਇਹ ਆਸ. So there the context here, see the context changes with the ha. So it's just important to understand that we can make that into single thing. I'm doing it, but really just by looking for that ha there we find it. The context. And now if someone pulls the shab, if you pull the arth out for this in the English, inate I likhya hona ya. But so to see, look, benti hai sare nu je Sikhi to the max when we made that jehde search engine siga it sare lai it was just a little, it was mess about, to be honest, a lot of it was, but the thing was just there to say it's a guidance. But to see English translation te nahi mar jana because it's not correct. We have to go back to the Shabad now. Now you've had enough Sikhi to the max, use lao. But tera Sikhi to the max mil gaya thonu hona. Now you have to stop that now and you have to go back to the Guru's bhajan and say, what's the bhajan saying properly? And how do you understand your arth, how you're doing them, and have a framework. Now this is where I said earlier today, Professor Sahib Singh had a good, solid understanding of the Gurbani grammar framework. Harbans Singh, Bhai Sahib, Randeep Singh had a good understanding, but Joginder Singh Talwara, fantastic stuff. They got an understanding of it, but it's not that you just believe it, it's that you got to look at his rule and say, why does that rule apply? I could get you loads of shabds like these now, and you'll see how the rule applies. It applies. Now if you look at this shabd, ਅਸੀਂ everyday ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਆ ਇਹਨੂੰ. ਹੁਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਭਗਤ ਭੰਡਾਰ ਜੀ ਭਰੇ ਬੇਅੰਤਾ ਹਨਾ. ਤੇਰੇ ਭਗਤ ਸਲਾਹਨ ਤੁਜੀ ਹਰ ਅਨਕ ਅਨੇਕ ਅਨੰਤ. Now what's the difference between those two? This bhagat here and this bhagat there. What's the difference?
Second one's plural.
ठीक है. Okay, that's many bhagats. That's ठीक. Right. See, that's the difference. That's good. It's a good observation, though. That's multiple, many bhagats. When it's Hari comes in bhagat, जिथे तुसी पढ़ोगे ना, उसे कदे bhagat. It's never be arth of bhagat. It's always arth of bhakti, because that becomes feminine. If feminine, if masculine, a feminine ban janda. It can never be bhagat then. It's always bhakti whenever you read that. Whenever you read it with a sihari there, and it rule to test kar leo in Gurbani. So when you read Gurbani and it says Bhagat Vashal Tera Bird Har Patat Udarya, oh Bhagat Edda at the front. That means Waheguru nu Bhagati changi soni lagdi ya. He's not talking about Bhagat. Bhagati soni lagdi Waheguru nu. Bhagat Vashal Tera Bird, then oh Patat bhi hove jara Bhagati karda hai pehla da Patat hove. Oh Maharaj bakhsh dinda unna nu. That's what Bhagat Vashal means, hai na? So that's like when Guruji says Sikh pyara nahi. Rehत प्यारी मुझको गुरु साहब नु भगती प्यारी है सिख नहीं प्यारा rehत we made rehत into मैं नीला बाना पा लिया I do this ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਇਹ framework ਆ but ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ Maharaj wants your love, he wants your love, ਹੈ ਨਾ? He's not just talking about what my bana, my base looks like or which group I'm with. It doesn't, Maharaj doesn't care about that. ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ out of all the thing that you've done in your framework, ਜਿਹੜਾ framework ਤੁਸੀਂ use ਕਰ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟਕਸਾਲ ਦਾ framework use ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਅਖੰਡ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਜਥਾ ਦਾ framework, whatever framework you're using, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ product ਕੀ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ ਆ. That's what Guru's so but anyway, that's what Bhagat means. So whenever, if you test that, check that love, Bhagat like that. Jere, if you go here Instagram, we're doing weekly grammar post goes out called a share it. So what did they? You can go there now, all the last few weeks, probably last 5 weeks, there's a different grammar thing, and it's just bite size. You just read it, it's bite size, you learn it. So as we're going along, we'll learn. You've gone a bit advanced on some of the stuff that's already been said there in what we just covered there. But so bottom line is, Gurbani hai, it's got a structure to it. If we understand the structure, fir pangtiyan cho panch arth nahi nikalde hunde. You don't get panch arth, or ikkoi arth hunda. Right? You can get 4 arth out of a pankti, it's where there's mataped. That means sanu soji nahi hegi, Guru Sahib knows what this is. It could mean this, it could mean this, or it could mean this. Generally, jithe rule apply karo, Gurbani di arth ikkoi nikalda hunda hai. And that's what, it's a very interesting framework. It looks boring, na? It's not boring. But now, if you just look at those, take a look at those things. There's one more thing I was just going to do. See, when we read this Hukamnama, it's not come up. Sorry, I'll just go over it, it'll be easier. When we go over this Hukamnama here, it doesn't matter. Hum andale and bikhe bikharate kyon challe gur chali. Hunothe ha ha aa gaya na challe. That means, that doesn't mean मैं पढ़दा मैं अन्ना या. It means ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ अन्ने ਆ. हम अंधले जी ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ अन्ने ਹੀ ਆ. अंध बिखे बिखराते क्यों चाले गुर चाली सतगुर दया करे सुख दाता हमलावे अपन पर. Oh, to that shab listen, गुरसिक मीत चलो. Now उते हा हा होना आया. Now you could say that with some confidence, because Guru is saying चलो गुर चाली जो गुर कहे सोई पल मान हो. उते हा हा होना. So you should know that, ना? Because now you know he's given उपदेश to us. हर हर कथा निराली हर के संत सुनो. You should know that ha ha there now. जन भाई गुर सेवे हो बेग बिगाली सतगुर सेव खर्च हर बंद हो मत जानो. So now that system, especially when you try to memorize shabds, it's a confusion ho jandi hai. You can't remember. You say is it the ura one? So then you have to have understanding of the context there, na? ठीक है जी. So now that was the end of grammar 101. Hopefully that's right. But if there's any questions on that, we can think. We did a topic about Guru, and everyone saying here the Guru Granth Sahib is our Guru, Guru Nanak is our Guru. Jado puchida aaya, what's the Guru to you? If I ask a basic question, what's Guru to you? Usually answer बहुत weak जिहा हुंदा. What's the Guru to you? Can someone tell me what the Guru is? Guruji, what is Guru? Everything. That's a cop out. That's a cop out answer. That was, buddy. What's the Guru? Guide. He's a guide. Hana? But if he's a guide, Hanji. Hanji. Bani. ठीक है. Hanji. He brings you from darkness into light. So, Hanji Bhai sir. Now you look at these, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈਗਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਮਾਤਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ he's ਬੰਦਪ he's a ਸਹੋਦਰਾ he's a ਤੀਰਥ he's a ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ he's a ਭਗਤੀ he's everything he's God ਨਾਨਕ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ is ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ is ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ. So when we think about that, I'm not going to go over this shabd, but it's just when we say Guru's our guide, on what basis do we make him our guide? If I say Mera Pita Ji ya Guru Ji, on what basis is he more than my Pita Ji to me then? Because then that's a word. If I say Guru Ji meri Mata ya, but how do I make Guru my Mata? So is to think about that. Everybody here, we've got same guru, but it's just if you want to make a relationship, just pick one attribute. Pick one. Say Pitaya and start acting like he's your Pita. So Pita, that means when I read his Upadesh, I've just got to say, whatever comes out now, I'm going to have to do it. Pita ji ne kehta. So if we just take one attribute of Guruji and say, that's Guru to me, and just do it for a bit, you see, we're not possibly not treating Guruji as our Guru. We're just treating it as the reason why I'm picking on these topics is I'll give you a little bit historically where I came from. 1992 which Amrit Shakya main. In 1993-94 in Coventry jitte main rehanda ek Gursikh siga jin Amrit Shakya si of my age of 20s. One Gursikh aur hai nahi si koi in that city, hai na. Slowly now I turn 20 years, pata nahi ki ho gaya 25 all of a sudden they're everywhere like bumblebees, hai na. But when we look at them, have we built the quality foundation that we're supposed to have in Gursikhs? Or is it just that number grow hoye gaye, oh tu bhi Amrit shakla bhaji, tu bhi shakla, and but wang Amrit kis karke kere base te Amrit shakna? What's my right after I've done my Amrit? So the numbers have grown, which is Maharaj ji's apar kirpa. We should never ever say, oh mari cheez hai, to bahut badhiya cheez hai. You can actually say fateh to someone and they understand what it means, whereas but the cheez is that now that thing's grown, to see me kafi look and any sangat naal ta we should be explosions in the kirtan, Gursikh should be really ek Sikh doye saad sang panchi parmeshwar. Bhai sahab ta keh rahe hai, Bhai Gurdas ji, he's saying that when you take ingredient, you put mitha, milk and ten ingredient, but he goes to add two more. He goes bahut mathiaiyan ban jandiyan. He goes rang tin le lo. He goes make loads of colours. He add two more. He goes bahut rang ban jande. He goes Sikh tin le lo. He goes ote pata nahi kidhar ki ho jaya. Kehta panj le lo. Pata nahi. He goes you take more than panj, b le lo. He goes I don't know. Economic explain what happens. And that's Sikh. That's what Gursikh are. When jida Bhai sahab ne kaise jaise madhap makhira, when we're sitting there, the bumblebee, the bees, the wasps, whatever they are, they just want the honey, they want it. It's not like we're sitting there saying, oh my gosh, when is this guy going to finish Kirtan? That's what happens. Gussa nahi karna. When's this guy going to finish Kirtan? When is my favourite Kirtani going on? What nonsense has he kar liya sangat vich? When's my favourite Kirtani coming on? Shabad das Guru bol diya. That doesn't matter if that Sikh is besura. It doesn't matter if that Sikh is pressing the wrong keys. Asi Kirtan Sikhya is really dodgy Kirtan. If anyone who knows Kirtan looks at my Kirtan, like, what the hell is this guy doing? Honestly, main sach bol raha hai. But the thing is that you're just pressing button, it don't matter. Oh, the button nahi hai. Tabla is just khadka. The cheez is the shabad. It's the bowl. That bowl, everything's in the bowl. So that's what our Guru is. Our Guru speaks. And that's what Bhai Gurdas is saying to us. Saad sangat mil gavate, raat de hai nit chal jaye. Shabad surd parcha kare. Satgur parcha man parcha hai. Jadon Guruji bolde man nu parchauna pe, what is Guru saying, and take it. Take it, absorb it. And that's Kirtan. Kirtan only I knocked out some next level tune that today. And smashed that rag I did. Oh, rag da ithe reh jane. that's not relevant. That's what Guru Sahib means. By koi gawe ragi nadi bedi bahut pantkar. He goes, it doesn't matter what brilliant rag you pull out. Nahi har har pije ram raje. Waheguru nahi khush hunda ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਪਟ ਵਿਕਾਰ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਪਟ ਹੈ ਅੰਦਰ ਤੇ ਪਾਪੀ and like me ਪਾਪੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਰੋ ਕੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰ ਲੱਗਾ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ saying ਹਰ ਕਰਤਾ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਸਿਰ ਰੋਗ ਹਰ ਦੀਜੇ ਪਰ ਗੁਰੂ gave answer ਨਾ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਹਿਰਦਾ ਸ਼ੁੱਧ ਹੈ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੁੱਧ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਸ਼ੁੱਧ ਐਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਿਰਦਾ we have ਈਰਖਾ in ਸੰਗਤ what we're going to do and we have favoritism and I'll give you time I won't give you time that's no different than what Guru Sahib says about deg kada prashadi deg in Raitname he says ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਅਗਲਾ Guru Sahib said ਉਹਨੂੰ mental disease ਹੋ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ mental disease ਉਹਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਪੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ who are you to pick that this is something to think about no? But anyway then we moved on to the Gursikh and that's important ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦਾ ਬਿਆਨ ਕੀਤਾ he's done it loads of times ਇੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਬਿਆਨ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਿਆਨ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਹੁਣ ਆਈ ਵਿਲ ਸੇ ਦਿਸ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਅਸਲੀ ਸੰਤ ਸਿੱਖ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਆ that's the sant I'm really sorry if I offended anyone no? I'm saying he's above any Gursikh if he's sitting in front of Guruji and writing the Bani with the very laga matra I'm talking to you about and he knows what they mean and he knows the art of everything of listening and he knows how to write it to see that so which Gursikh can do that now Bhai Gurdas ji he knows what Gursikh is supposed to be and you've probably read Panch Bar Gang Jai Bar Panch Prag Naye Taisa Pun ek Gursikh ko navaeka ਕਿਸੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਨਲਾ ਦੇਣਾ it's like 8 ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੋ ਪਿਲਾਏ ਪਾਣੀ ਭਾਓ ਘਰ ਕੁਰਖੇਤ ਅਸਮੇਧ ਜਗ ਫਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੋ ਜਵਾਇਕਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖਿਲਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਿਲਾ ਦੇਣਾ it's like these guys ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਜਗ ਅਸਮੇਧ ਜਗ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ they do all these things ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਿਲਾ ਦਿਓ ਗੁਰੂ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ saying ਉਹ ਫਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੀ ਆ but ਜੈਸੇ ਸਤ ਮੰਦਰ ਕੰਚਨ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਰ ਦੀਨੇ ਤੈਸਾ ਪੁੰਨ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੋ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਿਖਾਏਗਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਿਖਾ and you don't have to teach them sometimes you can do a shabad you might read a shabad you might sing a shabad a Gursikh can memorize a shabad while you're singing sometimes while you're singing it goes kant hai na and that you won't even know but ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਪੁੰਨ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ today that Gursikh ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੰਠ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਬਾਣੀ But Bhai Gurdas said just 7 mandir we're not being able to do one sone da mandir da daan ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇੱਕ one ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਿਖਾ ਕੇ 7 ਮੰਦਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਦਾਨ this is for people when we start thinking ਮੈਂ ਦਾਨ ਇੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਤੇ is nothing ये गुरसिख ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ जैसे 20 बार दर्शन साध किया काहू तैसा फल सिख को चाप पग सुआएगा ना ਸਾਰੇ in ਪੰਜਾਬ ਉਹ ਬਾਬਿਆਂ ਮਗਰ ਨੱਠਦੇ ਆ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾਲਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨੀਂਦ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਸੁੱਖ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਸ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਿਸੇ ਬਾਬੇ ਨੂੰ 20 ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਰਜੀ ਬਾਬਾ ਹੋਵੇ 20 ਵਾਰੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ ਇਜ਼ ਇਕੁਇਵਲੈਂਟ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਮਰਜੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਡਸਨਟ ਮੈਟਰ ਸੋ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ if you look at all the things about a Gursikh what a Gursikh is and then when we look at what happens in the Sangat now any ईर्खा fighting बैर विरोध on all these things and yet the really beautiful things मैं पढ़ी चीज ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਮਾੜਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾੜਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ he says when the Gursikhs eaten ਜਿਹੜਾ ਝੂਠਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ this is he said the ਦੇਵੀ ਦੇਵ ਦੇ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਅਰਦਾਸਾਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਝੂਠ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਵੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ they say ਉਹ ਜਨਮ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਨਸ ਜਨਮ they gonna get a ਦੇਹੀ so that ਉਹ ਇਸ ਦੇਹੀ ਕੋ ਸਿਮਰੈ ਦੇਵ that arth does mean that ਉਹ ਦੇਵੀ ਦੇਵ ਤੇ ਸਿਮਰਦੇ ਆ ਦੇਹੀ ਨੂੰ but they said the easiest way to get is ਮੈਂ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦੀ ਝੂਠ ਖਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ and ਉਸ ਝੂਠ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਲੋਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦੀ ਝੂਠ, they want that so that they could take a janam. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਸੋਚੋ ਸੀ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ, and that's what ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ is. And if you want to understand Sikhi really from a real baseline level, ਜੋ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਕਹੇ ਬਲਿਹਾਰੀ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੋਲ ਕਮਾਇਆ, ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਇਹ ਪੜੋ those and you understand what a ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ is. ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਆਪ ਗਵਾਇਆ. ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when you meet the Guru, ਤੇਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਮਿਟ ਗਿਆ. He's a ਸਦਕੇ to that ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ. ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਕਾਰਨ ਉਦਾਸੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਮਾਇਆ. ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਦਾਸ ਆ. They're not into like ਮੈਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਵਾਂ in this ਦੁਨੀਆ. They don't want that. ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਗੁਰਚਰਨੀ ਚਿਤ ਲਾਇਆ. ਜੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਨ ਲਾ ਲਿਆ. ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਮਿਲਾਇਆ. ਸਿੱਖੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਕੇ ਪਈ ਸਿੱਖ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਵੇ, ਉਹ ਸਦਕੇ ਆ. ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ. ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ ਲਿਸਨ ਟੂ ਦਿਸ ਵਨ. ਹੁਣ ਸਦਕੇ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ, ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਬਰਜ ਰਹਾ ਆ. ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਆ. ਸਿੱਖੀ isn't about how good I look outside. ਮਨ ਬਾਹਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉਹ ਖਿੱਚ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਸਿੱਖ, ਖਿੱਚ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਆ, brings it back. ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖੀ. These principles are. These are the principles. That's what we should be studying. ਭਈ ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਦੇ ਗਰੀਬੀ ਆਵੇ, ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੋਲ ਕਮਾਇਆ ਪਰ ਨਾਰੀ ਦੇ ਨੇੜ ਨਾ ਜਾਵੇ. ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੋਲ ਕਮਾਇਆ ਪਰ ਦਰਬੈ ਨੂੰ ਹੱਥ ਨਾਲ. In other words, you don't go to commit adultery. ਹਨਾ, you have ਨਿਮਰਤਾ. ਪਰ ਦਰਬੈ ਨੂੰ you don't touch anyone else's ਧਨ. ਉਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਪਰ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਆਪ ਹਟਾਵੇ, ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਠਾ ਦੇਣਾ, ਆਪ ਹਟ ਜਾਣਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ. If you're hearing slandering, you step back. ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੋਲ ਕਮਾਇਆ, ਥੋੜਾ ਸਵੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੀ ਖਾਵੇ. ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੋਲ ਕਮਾਇਆ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਕਮਾਵੇ. ਥੋੜਾ ਸੋਣਾ, sleep less, eat less. ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼. And when we hear the ਉਪਦੇਸ਼, ਇਹਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ. This ain't a game. Who knows the most shabds off by heart? ਇਹ game ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? You memorize lots of shabds, or you want a medal. Hana? The point is that who's doing more kamai of it? That's what Guru measures. Hana? So ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਖਿਮਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ. You're gonna have to forgive me now. ਹਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਆ, ਕਬੀਰਾ ਜਹਾਂ ਗਿਆਨ ਤੈ ਧਰਮ ਹੈ, ਜਹਾਂ ਝੂਠ ਤੈ ਪਾਪ, ਜਹਾਂ ਲੋਭ ਤੈ ਕਾਲ ਹੈ, ਜਹਾਂ ਖਿਮਾ ਤੈ ਆਪ. ਸੋ ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗਿਆਨ ਆ, where we got Guru's ਗਿਆਨ, there be dharma. There's righteousness there. Where Guru's understanding is, there be righteousness. But where there's jhoot, where there's falsity, this doesn't, jhoot here doesn't just mean jhoot bolna, it means jhoot. This dunya sari jhoot ha. If we're engrossed in this world, utte paap hi hona, there's going to be sin there. Jahan lobh te kaal hai, jithe lobh, where there's greed, death's going to come. But this last point here, jithe khimaya, where there's forgiveness, utte Vaheguru vastaya. Now, even in Sangat now, we sometimes get this, we've had these cases where someone might have done a mistake. Huh? If the Gursikhs can't forgive someone for making a mistake, I'm really not sure who's going to forgive them. Jira dayawan Gursikh, I hear that dayawan. Sada dharm was born out of compassion. Tol dharm daya ka put. From there, if we can't forgive, who's going to forgive? But the forgiveness, Guruji says, if you get forgiveness in your mind, Vaheguru aa jande lagge thode, then your Simran can become easier. You should try it. When we did this lesson in Coventry, a person came up to me afterwards and she said, because I said to them, go into your mind, if there's someone you haven't forgiven in this planet, forgive them now. Rehne do. Forgive them. Khima kar do aj. She came to me afterwards. She goes, I haven't forgiven you. She goes, she said, you said something to me once, and it was, I was given a Gurmat lesson. She said, I was offended by that. She goes, I've hated you. She basically hated me since. Te kendi main aaj tenu forgive kar deta. मैं क्या तू मैनू माफ़ ही कर दे प्लीज़ है ना मैंने पता नहीं करा जाना मैनू लेना पैना I probably have to come back in another birth, right? If Gursikh no forgiving you, but I didn't even know that that person's upset. मैंने पता ही नहीं है. But that's how bad our bachan are sometimes. And but I didn't. It wasn't necessarily something really bad I said to her. It was just something. There was a certain time in her life, and she could have done with something a bit more compassionate than just saying bang. Or sometimes you got to look at the individual and say, where are they at? Why are they feeling like that? Then before you start saying, okay, go crazy with this. Some they're not ready for that, and that had an opposite effect on her. That has actually damaged her inside. So what that done is remove them from the sangat, makes them a bit isolated. Then they don't. Then what happens? Then all sorts. It becomes very problematic. So did forgiveness hagia? I still know as a Gursikh. I'm not here Gursikh, but Gursikh बैठे who haven't forgiven their parents. अपने माँ प्यो नू तुसीं forgive नहीं करना. Brother नू they hate the person they hate the most, their sister or their brother. What are you pointing at? So then you point at. But did you see what I mean? That is बहुत negative चीज़ to not be able to forgive. And Gursikh should be in abundance for Gursikh. We started enna karada swa nahi hona chahiye that we like it. Because ultimately, the reason why the baseline for this is where Guru Sahib says, Anak jatan kar atam nahi drave. Asi padhde in Sukhmani Sahib na, Anak jatan kar atam nahi drave. Har dargah ko kaise gave. By Guru Arjan Dev Ji is asking us. He says, we do loads of different efforts, jatan again, but he says your soul hasn't gone soft. Atam nahi drave. In other words, he's saying your home is still blocking it. So the soul is God anyway, but it's blocked by home. He says, oh, drave is soft nahi hoya. Then dargah vich tu ki, what you think you're going to go into dargah? Guru is asking us that. Har dargah ko kaise gave? How can you get into dargah like that? And this is one of the cheez is Gurmat Rede Garibi, part of Garibi is forgiveness too, no? If we say humility, part of humility is forgiveness. So it was an important point that we covered. Hanji?
With the forgiveness, it's usually relates to one of the 5 P's, either anger, ego, or
yeah.
greed, right? So you kind of deal with that,
yeah.
Whatever anger is associated with it,
yeah.
before the forgiveness, right? So it's almost, you have to do the 5 P's as well.
That's good. It's good plug that was. Glad I paid you before, huh? So we move on to karma, huh? This is a bit of a harder subject, but I'm going to try and simplify it if I can. Did it? Karma philosophy. Not quite sure what happened. English. I get that when I do lectures there as well, because we broadcast on Periscope and there's people who only understand English, and I just can't help speaking Punjabi. So if I'm speaking Punjabi, someone just do this or something. Huh? Karma philosophy. Tamogun, Rajogun, Satogun, Sajavasta te merge with Vaheguru. Na? So there's 3 parts to Maya that we get stuck in. 3 parts to Maya. That's Tamo, Rajo, Sato. If we don't understand what they are briefly, then you won't know when you are in Maya. How do you know when you're in Maya and out of Maya? We don't know. Huh? So don't get scared of this. So this was Karma philosophy in a nutshell. So I'm going to go through it and we'll understand it. So at the Panch stage, this is Tamogun. Maya. So just understand Maya has 3 gun, and Guruji says, when the easiest way to remember this is when we read Anand Sahib, what's the pankti about gun? Maya's gun? Hanji? Hanji? Tihi guni sansar pram sutta sutya rain vihani. Guru Sahib said tinna gunach, in other words the 3 elements of Maya, the whole planet is asleep on it. Inside of those 3. They're like this. I'm going to go without microphone. Everyone can hear, right? Yeah. Without the mic. So, Tamogun, What Paji was just saying there. Tamogun, what Paji was just saying there. Panj doot come into there. What tamoguniya? You know your 5 evils: lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego. Right? Those 5 things, they come into here. Guruji tells us in Sukhmani Sahib, so I'll explain in a minute. Vair, virod, kam, krodh, moh, jhoot, bekar, maha, lobh, tro. If you understand those, vair, virod, enmity, kam, lust, krodh, moh, anger, attachment, jhoot, lies, bekar, sins, maha, lobh, our attachment to this world. These all come into tamogun here, into the bottom. That's level 1. So when we say, I got really angry with that person, we've gone all the way down to level 1. Never mind about up there yet. We'll talk about that in a minute. Rajo, the second part of Maya, that's worldly desire. That's when I say, you know when we read Savaiye every day, Guruji talk, that's a lot of that's Rajo Gun, what Guru's talking about there. We do, I want an army, I want Raj Bhag, I want these. You read them, the Savaiye carefully. Satogun is in there as well, Tirath Tab Daya Daddan as well, but we'll come to that in a minute. Rajogun is when we're really worldly and we're saying, I want to become this, I want to become successful, I want to rule something, right? Or Rajoguni Socha. That's the Rajogun implementation in our minds. So when we do that, we're at level 2. Individuals go above that and they go to this Satogun. And I say this in lectures. A Gursikh is not a Satoguni person. If any Kathavajik says that on the stage, just tell him he doesn't know what he's talking about. A Gursikh is not Satoguni. Satogun means when you do all of these things, but without Naam. In other words, what Guru calls Karmakand. Like we say, when Guruji says, Tirath, Tap, Daya, Dat, Dan, Jeko, Pave, Tilka, Man. So having an Ishnan in a place of worship, Tirath, Ishnan karna, Tap karna, have penance, Daya, just compassion without Naam. Look at that. Compassion without Naam. Guru's calling Karmakand. Dat, Dan, to give to charity. Guru says it's all here. It's on level 3. All of that is rituals. They're all rituals. The thing that Gurbani separates Gurbani from all those faiths is that Guru put you into Saj and Anand here. That's called Chotapad, 4th state. Now, before we go into 4th state, I just want to cover Girta Karma for a minute. What keeps us down here versus taking us up there? So for instance, you might ask the question, well, why have I been born in a Gursikh family? So Sikhi is a bit easy for me. Or you might say, how come I didn't know anything about Sikhi until I was age of 30? That's because these karma, Kirta karma, the ones that have come with you, they keep you in certain environments. They're Kirta karma. And those ones, they could keep you could be messed up all in this for all of your life. That can happen. There's certain individuals, you could talk to them about Sikhi till they're blue in the face. They're just like, what are you talking about? I'm really not interested in what you've got to say. There's nothing that you're saying that's of any interest to me at all. Doesn't touch them one bit. There's other people who you just say one little pangti to, oh, they start crying. They start crying because it hits them so hard. So there's these things can blinden you and keep you in here. And when you've done some really good thing, what Guru calls Pag, Vadde Pag. Pag, hunde bhi pishle apurabale karma, they're from behind as well. But they're called Pag. Now they take you to that top level. So here, if you look at this, there's Tamo, Rajo, Sato, they're the Trigun Maya. Above that is the 4th state called Turiya. Sajavasta. Another thing is, all of the things that we do here in this Maya, Guru says, they're all Homme. They're all in Homme. So that you've got 2 states. You either got Maya state or Turiya state, and synonymous to it is either you're in ego state or you're in Hukum state. You're either accepting your ego or you're accepting your Hukum. And we all read that, Asa ki varu jude, hom vich aya, how much gaya, how much jamya, how much mua, how much ditta, how much laya, how much khatya, how much gaya, how much satyar, kudiyar, how much paap pon vichar, how much hassa, how much rove, how much pariye, how much tove, how much jati jinsi khove, how much murkh, how much syana mok. Isn't everything you're doing is in home? All of it. Even you're laughing in home. He's saying, Guru saying, he says you're crying in home because you're not accepting Guru's hukum. So we have to come out of this and get up there. And then this ritualistic thing, this is the bit that, this is paramabham, that you're actually doing bhakti. Guru takes us out of that paramabham, of that. And in the delusion, he takes us out of the delusion that this is some sort of spiritual thing that we're doing. It's nothing. Naam, charged by the Guru through his Bani, is the spiritual cheez that manifests and takes us to God. Simplistic Sikhi. Naam and Bani, ja asi karma kanda, we're in ritualistic thing. That's current philosophy, nutshell which. What we're doing here is we're trying to get out of this, we're trying to get up there. That's why when the Sevadars are going blue in their face to say, come to the Amrit Villa, when the Sevadars are going blue in the face to say, come and listen to the Bani, when the Sevadars are going blue in the face to say, don't get out of the Kirtan, just listen to it, well, you're not going to, if you're getting bored of Kirtan in about an hour, man, that means we love films more than we love the Kirtan, huh? We should test ourselves against a film. If you can watch a film for 2 hours and you can't listen to Kirtan for 2 hours, you got caught down, man. We have to accept that. We have to accept it. It's okay, it's semi-okay, but it's kota. But you can watch a film with full concentration, and I'm not going to do Man Chitta Buddh talk again this year, but that's what it is. And Chitta Dinal, we can smash that film. We know every line that Samosa said. But when we talk about Kirtan, we say, name one Shabad that was sung last night. Then we start going, what was Hukamnama this morning? So what was Hukamnama last night? I mean, sometimes we have programs and someone comes up later, it might be Amrit Sanjay, Bhai Sahab, Hukamnama keda sega? But you have to remember, right? You have to. But the point is that should be, if your chit is in it, you'll remember it. You'll remember it's this one. If your chit wasn't in it and you're floating, then you won't remember. But the point is this. So I asked the standard question anyway. Sarena, all of you are going to have Anand Karaj. Sarena Anand Karaj hunaya. You know, we got 4 lama. Pelladi lam, Dujadi lam, Tijadi lam, and Chothadi lam. You know the first lam, where does it start? Here. When Guru says, Paravirti karma dridaya, where do you think that is? What level is that? Pehli lam. 3. And everyone think 3? Hanji? 1? 1? So we got 1 and 3. 4? First lam starts at 4. So we got all of them, right? Tika. Now, Guru Sahib says, in Pelladi Lam, Saj, Anand, Hoa, Vadapagi, Man har meetha laya. So it goes from here upwards. Even if you want to say it's here. But what Guru's taken, when you had Anand Karaj, he took you out of Maya in the first Lama. 4th one, forget about that one yet. But he's taking you out of this nonsense in the first Lam. But if we get married and all we do is like Maya, then it's not really Sobha wali gal, is it? We haven't, Sadi Bhakti hasn't grown. We haven't done the things that Guru's told us to do. What's the Parvirti Karma that Guru's talking about? Har Pelladi Lam, Parvirti Karma Dradaya. He's told us straight away that this nonsense, this is not your kam anymore. You're here now. Now, then those go from, remember, it goes from, second lam talks about Anad Shabad. Third lam goes to Bo Barag and Hirde Har Ton. That Ton is inside. And Chauthi lam is the Prakash of Vaheguru, and the merger. That's 4th, that's what this kind of level 5 thing is. So the lama up here if you look at everything that we do, Akhand Path's up here. Amrit Sanchar is up here. Your maut, when we do the Bhog of your maut, it's up here. The bache who are very vadpagi, janam hunda, they start up here. But we drop them down here. It's a soft fault, but they're all up there. That was Karam philosophy, it's a deeper subject, but hopefully something came out of that. Dreams. I don't know if I can cover all of this, but we covered dreams, Jada sufna hega, sufna is a reflection of who you are. If in your dreams, right, you're getting chased by jamdoots or something, you should get worried. And the other thing is, in a sufna, just sufne de vich hi sanu dar lagda. This is what happened. I could say, hopefully, Maharaj Kirpa, if I said something wrong. Jada, when I used to get scared in my dreams, then slowly, because if you do bit of Simran, I'm not talking about Vasta, I have got no Vasta. But slowly, jada utte dar lagna pe, utte Simran starts, in Sufna, Simran. And then, so if your Simran can start in Sufna, then that's theek, isn't it? Changi galla. So if our dreams, they're a reflection of what we're doing in the day. So if in the day people are chasing girls, if in the day we're watching television, I'll tell you really something really weird happened to me. I was walking past, Nane killed this again on PS4, and this guy was shooting this person in the head. And they're dead on the floor and the blood came out, right? Manu raat nu sufna aa gaya. I'm shooting a little girl in the head. Seriously, I was shooting her in the head. And then I pulled the trigger and it missed. Luckily, but that's how quick that is. But we sit for 3 hours in Kirtan, oda kuch nahi sufna aanda. Koi sufna nahi aanda oda. But in one split second, I just see by walking past, I wasn't even playing the game. I just saw some crazy person shooting someone, but oh, manvich vas gayi gal. That's how crazy it is, Haji, sorry.
Are you responsible for your cut in your dreams?
Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll cover that in a minute. So, Sofne vich, because Guru Sahib says Sofne vich sukh na hoi, even, didn't naam nahi japda, he's just going to get a sukh in the Sofna. So in other words, he's building up more bad karma through his dream. And if you look at what Gurbani says about Sufne, Jo Supnar Pekana. So let's first start with the basics. We're here, it's a dream. It's all a joke. This Tusi Sach man liya, then we're in trouble, right? Jo Supnar Pekana, aise jag ko jaan. This is Guru Tegh Bahadurji ji tells us every time there's a Khand Path, Bhog. Inme kach sacho nahi, Nanak bin Bhagwan. He keeps telling us it. But then we say, Hanji Guru Ji. But then it's become sacha again, Narpat ek singhasan soya. Bhagavad Ravidas tells us, a king sitting on his throne, he fell asleep. And on neend which, in his sleep, he lost his kingdom. And in his sleep, he's so upset. Supne paya pikhari, achat raj, bichara dukh paya, sugat pay hamari. He lost all his raj in his dream, and he's so upset in his dream. Then he wakes up, he says, oh, murkha, that's sopna sega. But what's Guru saying? He's saying, you lost all your bhakti in this dream, then you jag aniya and you're going to say, murkha sara tu galya. You've lost it all. Because you thought it's true, He woke up. We don't. I think that's Bhagavad Ravidas is trying to say. At least he woke up. But we don't wake up. So that's the first thing is baseline. Dream, this is a dream anyway. And no happiness or peace in dreams, you just asking. Manamuk dehi param pataro, durmat mare nit hoy khwaro. Now Guru says Manamuk, person who follows their mind instead of the Guru, has doubt. He dies of evil-mindedness and suffers forever. But he's in a sleep. But Kam, Krodh, Manaduje Laya, Supne Sukhna Taha hai. Now, his mind is attached to Kam, lust, anger, and duality. So he doesn't even find peace in a dream. So, when we don't find peace in a dream, that's just adding to our misery for the day, isn't it? If you wake up, when you've had a bad dream, you wake up semi-depressed, right? You wake up pretty messed up. But if you have a spiritual dream, if in your sufna something happens, you wake up like you don't want to go sleep again, na? Because that makes your day fulfilled into bhakti, na? Sahan sat kare ji apne so ramayo ko mile na supne. Now, one who in his own soul believes the Queen Maya to be true, Maya nu si Rani banata, we made her the queen, we think we're the kings, but it's a joke, because if you read Bani, what it says is, and it's in few shabds, it says what Maya does, Guru used a metaphor, it says it does everything with you, then you pass away, and then it says okay, who's next? Who's next? That's what it's doing. But we don't even find Waheguru in a dream. But talking about dreams, a true Gursik Annam, na Utat Baitat Sovat Jagat Hartya. So when we do search, if we do a search for 24 hours in search engine, 24 hours, our cheez, this is what comes out. What Guru is telling us, Utat Baitat Sovat, Utat Sovat, Utat Baitat Sovat, Baitat Utat Sovat, Utat Baitat Sovat, Utat Baitat Sovat. Eden de panktiyan nikaldiyan. Guru saying when you bende, utde, sutte. We've got to try and make our vasta into that. That's bhakti. So our measurement of Sikhi, hopefully we're resetting it to what Guru wants it to be, not what we want it to be. That I'm an ex-Jatebandi, I'm rated, I know this much part, I can do a Khand Path Bhogs, I can do this. So what? This is what matters. What Guru is saying here. So true Sikh and Naam is in their dream as well. And meditating in dreams, Kabir, Supne hu baradaye ke, je muk nikse ram, ta ke pag ki pan hi, mere tan ko cham. When we say baradaye ke, that means when it's sutte pe, you have seen, I saw the kids do it the other day, they're asleep, they go, when you're sleeping, and that kind of, they just talk nonsense. That's baradaye, that's what that means. But he's saying, je baradaye ke vich bhi ram nikle aave. And you say, why Guru? Because cut my skin off, make the shoes, put it on their feet. That's called balehar jana. That's what it really means. When we say, oh balehare Satguru apne, yeah, sure. Yeah, we boli janda balehare Satguru apne. But that he's balehar je Gursik naam japda hove, mere chamla ke ode पैरां ते पा दो. है ना एक आराधो साचा सोए जाकी शरण सदा सुख होए. Look, when we talk about sufna, नींद सुहेली नाम की लागी भूख, हर सिमरत बिन से सब दुख. Your sleep is only going to be really, really beneficial and let's say spiritual je naam di bhukh hove before you're going to sleep. है ना? That's why sonde vaho vaho chare uthde bhi vaho karen. That's why Guru's given us that routine. The routine isn't just to say, you can walk up to someone and say, I did 2 hours Amritullah today. The point is, it's supposed to be we're trying to make it into a mala. Sachi mala, we use mala, innit? But sachi mala, that one that keeps going. So you can meditate in dreams, but finally, hopefully, I think the last one, meeting God in dreams, and that the first slok is not right there. But Sajjan mukh anup atte pair nihalsa sutadi so show dit supne ho khaniya. So Waheguru does come into your dream as well. Waheguru can come and meet you in a dream. And as a Gursik, what better dream would a Gursik want than Waheguru coming in a dream, है ना? So supne and Guruji does say bhai is jagan nalo jagan te supna pala basiye prabh sang. If God comes in a dream, and even if it's my imagination that I see God and do matha tek or something like that, that's better than waking up. It's better than being awake in the nonsense, na? So for Gursiklay, that's the vasta. Finally, this is the last topic. Hopefully we're on time. Love, I've covered this last year. It's not any different, but I think we just need to cover it again. It's just one of those things. The 5 aspects of pyar. When we talk about love, when I showed the class that we had over there a video. If you look, it's on thingy, but you can on the internet you can watch it. It says they ask people what is love, and no one can define it. They say, well, it's like when you, no, I don't know. It's a deep topic, huh? Guruji's defined it, and Guruji defined it with a kamalda full, a lotus flower, a fish, with a chatrik, with the dud and water and with a chakvi. And there's 5 elements of love that come out. So when we say, this will make us really understand one thing. When you say to your husband, wife, mom, dad, whatever, is I love you, really? Do we love them? Do we love them? So, ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ lotus flower ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲਹਿਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਮਿਲਦਾ the waves keep coming and the lotus just stays balanced. I don't care. It keeps its roots in the mitti, in the mud, but it just stays balanced. Guruji says love God like that. In other words, even if pain comes, happiness comes, whatever comes, your love doesn't change like the lotus. So the first thing is tolerance. To tolerate anything and accept the hukum. That's love, first thing. Second thing is like a machi, it's got a dependency on water. It's dependent on it. When you take the fish out of the water, it dies. It shakes about and it dies. It says, I can't live without that thing. So having a dependency for that thing is another attribute of love. The third thing, chatrik, it only wants one. It's a rain bird, sits there. Guruji saying, well, there's puddles everywhere, it doesn't want it. He says, I want the drop to come into my mouth. And it'll die. It'll die if the drop doesn't come. That's like we said, if there's any kirpa, मैं किसी बाबे तो नहीं लेनी, मैं किसी पखंडी तो नहीं लेनी, वाहिगुरु तो लेनी है. That's love. That's love. It doesn't matter, मैं जिदा मारे जामा, it doesn't matter. But वाहिगुरु तो लेना, I want the kirpa from one place. This, when you put it to boil, the water evaporates to keep the cream. Water evaporates first. That's called self-sacrifice. So the water sacrifices itself to stop the cream from evaporating. That's called pyar. And finally, longing. Chakviya, at night time, it gets depressed because the moon comes out and the sun's gone. And it's just waiting. Like Guru says, Chakvi preet suraj mukh lage, mile pyare sab dukh tyage, gur sikh preet guru mukh lage. Like it wants the sun, a Gursikh wants Guru to come mukh til aake lage, jappi pave sikh nu. That's what a love of a Gursikh is, like the Chakvi. So these are 5 aspects. So Guru's made it very easy for us to define love. Now when we say, do I love my parents, let's just use that for example, we don't. What tolerance have we got of our parents? And remember this, Gursikh da niyama, if you disrespect your parent, तुसी Guru nu nahi pa sakde, your Guru won't be happy with you. Guru ne khush nahi hona. Nane sun lo. Guru ne khush nahi hona thode te, you can't do bhagati, Guru says. But because you have to be tolerant. So if maa pyo chadke maar diya, they're doing it out of love. You have to tolerate it. If you don't tolerate it, what Guru is going to accept you, I'm not sure which one it is. So you need to tell me later. Dependency. The other thing is, what dependency have we got on Guru? Do we say, if मैं संगत नहीं करूँ ना कीती, मैं मर जाना है? But Gurbani says, बिन संगत संत मर जाए. संगत तो बगैर संत कहते हैं मर जाना. So when we don't get sangat, are we okay? So it's all right, I'll go to camp next year. After 1 year, what dependency have we made for Guru? It's the only one. We only want it from Waheguru. We only want it from Guru. The other thing, self-sacrifice. What have we sacrificed? If I was asking specifically, what have we sacrificed? When we sleep, we do Amrit. This is what I see. I see turbocharge for 6 months. And then it all drops. So someone does Amrit, they get boosted, and then they come back down. What are we sacrificing? We've got to sacrifice. Do we sacrifice our time? We don't sacrifice at 9 o'clock even. We say, no, it's not rando, 10 baje theek hai, 11 baje theek hai. So we don't even sacrifice that. That's the first problem. Waking up, we don't even sacrifice that. Kuch nahi sacrifice. We say, neend soni hai meri, theek hai. Oh, is that the time? What a shame. No sacrifice there. We don't sacrifice anything in terms of time that we give for the Shabbat in the day. We don't sacrifice anything for the Bani. We don't sacrifice anything to learn a bit more. Learn a little bit more. sacrifices ki kita hai, you have to measure that, है ना? And then longing, साड़ी longing हैगी है that, you know, 20 साल हो गए, 25 साल हो गए अमृत शके नू, what have I achieved? What have I achieved? Murk, है ना? So you got to measure that, and this is, so these were the things. So to continue even if receiving pain from doing so, to be totally dependent and consider yourself incapable of surviving without, to have a single love and not desire something else, to sacrifice part of oneself for the other, to have a longing to meet when separated. Guruji has told us, by the way, apni istri sorat hoy. Guru Sahib says that nit your pyar for your Singhni should grow daily. Your pyar for your Singhni should grow daily. Now what does that mean then? So that means your pyar for your partner should grow daily. Because if you can't do it there, how can you do it over here? I don't understand that thing. So, it's your nature. It's your nature to love, huh? You can't have like, you got no love over here, but you got loads of love over there. It's your nature. It's what a nature. So you learn what that thing is, huh? And that's what Guru's asking from us as Gursikhs. But this was the final thing. So 5 aspects: tolerance, dependency. Now this is what I asked. Now I don't need to ask you for answers for this. This is what I asked the questions when we did this session. Apply one item of Sikhi you do in each box. So if you say tolerance, what part of our Sikhi is about? We really tolerate a lot of pain. Doesn't matter what happens. What part of our Sikhi can we say that is dependency? Say, "Main Waheguru to bagair mar jaunga." Or if I don't do this. What part of it is only having one, self-sacrifice, longing? And we struggled to do that. Because you want to evaluate your Sikhi properly. This is what, again, I'll go back to Bhai Gurdashi. When he says, "Hum balihari tina gur sikha, qurbani tina gur sikha, hum sadke tina gur sikha." He's saying, like Kabir ji saying, I'll sacrifice some part of me for them. I'll sacrifice a part of me for them. When we talk about our Guru and Waheguru, what do we sacrifice for him? Or has our Sikhi gone weaker and weaker and slower? Has it diminished, or is it going a bit more? Where has it gone? Apply an item of Maya that people do to each box. That was easier. I'm being serious. It was easier to apply Maya to these boxes than Sikhi. Because if a person says, "Okay, I was sitting there and my mates came and then I just said, oh, it's alright, we'll go sleep at 12 today." Sacrifice tusi kar liya. You've sacrificed. You've done this. If you say, by me eating too much, my body started getting diseased, you've done that. Tusi tolerate extra khana, tusi tolerate kar liya. You've done that. Right? This dependency thing. Some people, I've said it when we were there. There's some people, these soap things that come, these soap programs come on. What a marjan if they don't see that at 7 o'clock. If they don't see that program at that time, they're like, so they've done this, they've done, one, they must have some longing for it, right? But it's easier to apply Maya to those boxes, what we do for Maya, than it is to apply Sikhi. And what do we do to love Waheguru more? What can we do? That's what the question was. So hopefully, after all of that, I know there's quite a few different things there, but that's what we should be thinking about. Hopefully when we come away from this camp this year, that we can say, when I come away from this, we're going to do these things, a few more. I'm going to sacrifice Maya, not sacrifice Sikhi, and increase that longing to achieve something. And hopefully even here, the Bhagati part of this camp, the Bhagati part of it, that we pay a lot of attention to that. I don't know, Japanam, if you remember the first 2010 Siga at the camp? 2010, see, So what happened in the camp was, on day 1, there was a full Amrit Villa. On day 2 it went to half, and on day 3 it went to quarter. And then there was a kind of a evening-y thing similar to this. Maybe I was a bit harsh that day, you know. But what happened was, it was like, that's not acceptable. Tusi camp te aaye ha. Utte Master Niranjan Singh si as well. Master ji ne कहता आसा की वार ते बह जाओ, तुसी नींद नाल लड़ना आ, नींद नाल लड़ना तुसी. Have a bit of a fight while you're here. Just a little bit of a fight with your sleep. And everyone walked out of the darbar. There's 4 of us stayed, 5 maybe. Everyone walked out. Je thonu Gursikh keh rahe ha neend na lad lao, you could go sleep later, can't you? But they also, yeah, blah blah blah. Tu bolli ja, we out of here. So when we talk about sacrifice, they said, well, sacrifice asa ki var for our sleep. And we all know the Sakhi, na? Guruji. When Guruji towards Chamkaur, and they said the Mughal Faujan are behind us, and the Gursikh are saying, Guruji, why are we stopping? He said, we're doing Asa Ki Var here. Do you sing? Imagine this is the Fauj here, and Guruji just says, you. Tusi pere te jana ya. In other words, you're dead. Now, we can laugh. In other words, you're dead. Pere te tusi jana. Mughal Fauj can't cross the line where you are. A pog pena ite. Pog ite pena ya. Now you tell me who would say, Hanji Guruji, no problem. Let me just get a couple of sweets and my drink and I'll pop over. But they all said, Sat Bachan. ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਕਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਕਿਹਾ, I was about to run out the darbar, right? ਤੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਓ, ਆਸਾ ਕੀ ਵਾਰ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ. You don't say no. You don't say no. It doesn't mean that he's older. If someone said it to Bhai Sahib, he should accept it as well. Because that's, if in the Guru's darbar some bachan comes to you, to see Guru da samjh liya karo. And that was the problem on that camp. When I said to those naujawan bache, tusi camp de vich thonu Gursikh ne kiya neend na lado, and you all ran. What the difference? 10 went, 15 went, sare chale gaye. Right? So here, that if the schedule's too fast, sometimes with camps you can get too excited, put 55 things in the camp. Sometimes it's not necessary. It might be better if you slept for 2 hours instead of doing an activity one day, right? But activity, we can do zip wires and all that later, right? You could go to Whistler or something. You can do all that stuff. But when you go Whistler, bhagti kene kani thode naal. Or the nange baithe honde, they all do all sorts of stupid things there. Here you got all Gursikh sitting, Hans baithe, you could do bhakti, do a little bit more. Thoda ja effort. So I can't. Last time I almost did a hukam. Hukam nahi karna Gursikh na is not right. You're the same. You're the same Gursikhs that I was talking about earlier. That Devi Devte are saying they want your khana. You're the same ones. So I can't hukam to you, तिनको क्या उपदेश है जिन्हें गुरु नानक देव थोड़ा गुरु is Guru Nanak. I can't do उपदेश to you. थोड़ा उपदेश नहीं कर सकते ऐसी. But you can only do बेनती to say मेरा तो कुछ नहीं बनना, भाई जे तुसी बह गए शायद मेरा बन जाऊगा ना. जे तुसी नाल बह गए and you sing as पापी दा कुछ बन जावे शायद. So we can only do बेनती, that the bhakti part of the camp. And I hope we can stop the recording for this part. We've got to stop talking about what are the 10 gurus' names and what are this. It's too. We've got to move on now, and there's got to be some. Everyone's got to. Everybody. I went to another country, and I won't talk about which country it is. You go there and they say, "Well, we know that stuff anyway." No, we don't. No, we don't, Just because you might know what today, when I say what's Maya, you say, well, and they didn't know, by the way. When I asked what are the 3 things of Maya, they didn't know, but we know all that anyway. You think about that. I've been thinking about that every year. Every year I get worse into Maya. Jit har visre. Anything I'm doing where God, I forget God. More where my attachment grows into that thing. I start loving it more. That's Maya, that becomes Maya. I made the chija around, the things around me that were supposed to be taking me out of Maya, which is like a Gurmukh family or a Gurmukh Sangat. It started slowly making them into Maya. So we don't know what Maya is because it's consuming us and it's deluding us. So even if I came back to you next year and did the same lecture to you, right? You should learn something from it next year. If I did the same one again, you should learn from it from next year because Sada Sahib is a Nit Naroa. He changes every day. When we start reading a Shabd, we don't do Nitnim. We don't do our Nitnim every day just so that we can. Oh, it's boring now. Every day, just Nitnim Padde. Only today, this morning when I was reading it, I said, I've never really read it from the screen for ages. I was saying, oh my gosh, Edi bhi langana kar diti, Edi bhi kar diti, Edi bhi kar diti. So that's our Nitnim. And we've been doing it every day. We're saying, well, don't do that. Oh gosh, forgot about that. What about this? And then the arth start changing when you start applying the grammar to it. Oh, the arth of that is this now. So it's always change. It's always something new. There's always something to gain from it. So मैं too much बोल के अपना सारा कुछ गवा लिया. So क्षमा करनी. भूल चुक. If I said anything wrong that someone's got offended by, which has happened before, to see, माफ कर देना. I really like coming and visiting Sangat here. It is Sangat bahut premiya, and you should keep up your prem pyar, but it shouldn't be that you just have prem pyar for people from outside. Usually we don't ever go away from very basic gal Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sakhi, which I do believe. I'm not into Sakhis much, by the way, but Sakhi, which I do believe is true. Of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, when he went to the village and he said, what are the people like here? And the villagers all said, they're really bad. They're disgraceful people. They don't have any respect. They are just a bunch of losers. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, Bastero. And then he went to the next village and he said, Bastero means you're good where you are. Just stay where you are. Then he went to the next village and he asked those Gursikhs, and they said, everybody here, Gurmukh, they love each other, they're always helping each other, they're doing things, when someone's got a problem, they solve it, they do that. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji said to them, Ujjar jao, don't stay here, go somewhere else. If we start going to countries, if you come to England and all you ever hear about England is, oh Lord Dasuga, he had a fight with him, and he hates him, and this is that. We failed.